So in today's video, we want to go and explore the BRT project. This was the bus rapid project that was started by Uhuru Kenyatta, I think in 2019. You can see it there. And where we are located right now is along Car Wash, Clay City area, along Thika Road. If you just go down a little bit, like 2 kilometers, you will find yourself in Githurai. So this is a very important project because it was supposed to improve the movement of people around the city of Nairobi, actually all the way from Ruiru to town. So that is where the BRT was supposed to operate, a distance of 27 kilometers. So we are going to just look at the status of that project. It has stalled for quite some time, but I have some few updates for you. But before we go there, I want to discuss with a friend of mine here about the BRT project as well as hii kazi ya boda. Mambo brother?
Mzuri sana.
Utaongea kwa sauti kidogo ili tukusikie.
Sawa sawa.
Lakini nilikuwa nataka kukuuliza swali moja. Unafanyanga hii kazi ya boda?
Yeah.
Iko aje hii Nairobi?
Iko na some challenges. Yeah, alafu sometimes hatuteti sana, lakini challenges ndio mob kwa barabara ya. Challenges
ni mingi kuliko yeah, kazi.
Kuliko kazi, yeah.
Challenges kama gani hivi?
Sasa tuseme kama kushikwa na askari. Tuseme kama accidents.
Accidents.
Yeah.
So wewe umepata accident ama?
Yeah, nilipata accident, yeah.
Na hii mambo za hii BRT, do you know anything about BRT?
No.
Yeah. Hii boda yako unafanyanga online ama unafanyanga ya online ama tu ni ya kutega kwa shimo?
Ni ya kutega tu. Hata sasa hata shimo sina, ni kutega tu. Yeah.
So ufanyangi hii ya bolt na kadhalika?
No, sifanyangi.
Bona?
In terms of sina phone. Yeah.
Haunanga simu?
Nakuwa nayo lakini nilipoteza. Yeah, ile time nilipata accident ndio isambu. Nilipoteza.
Kwani kazi haina do, huwezi nunua simu nyingine?
Si ati ina do, iko na do, lakini sio sana. Yeah.
Kwa siku mtu anaweza tengeneza kama ngapi hivi?
Kwa siku sasa tuseme kama ukiwa sawa, unaweza tengeneza kama 700 ama 600, but tutoe hapo fuel. Yeah.
So wewe unaenda nyumbani na kama ngapi after fuel na kila kitu?
Sasa tuseme naweza kama so 4 hivi.
So 4? Na bodani yako ama ni ya mwenyewe?
Hii ni ya mwenyewe, si yangu. So
unampea ngapi per day?
Nampea 300.
Unampea 300? Jipange uingie hizo za online. Nasikia si mbaya.
Yeah,
sawa sawa, tumeshukuru. Acha tupige raundi hivi tukiangalia, alafu tutaongea. Sawa, asante. Jina umesema ni?
Naitwa Hesbon.
Hesbon.
Yeah, Hesbon.
Sawa Hesbon, asante sana.
Karibu.
Haya poa. So we will just walk along this road ili tuende niwapeleke pale tuangalie ile BRT. I will give you some figures about it. Nitawaambia vile kulienda na vile gava ina plan revive. Of course, I'm not here to be the analyst of the project, but I'll just give you some information about the current status. I heard there were 3 billion shillings that were approved so that it can pay the pending bills, and another 3 billion that was approved so that the ongoing work can be completed. So we just want to hit the ground there and see exactly how the project looks like. So guys, just come with us as we walk along the road, and then we see how things look like there. Si ndio nashangaa. Sawa, so that is the project. As you can see, those are the cars going to Githurai 45. We are going to inspect how it looks like. You can see there is so much grass already growing. We wanted to analyze the budget, what is the next plan for the government, and then I will keep you updated. So we just walk along the road and then we see how things look like. Kumefungwa. Goja. Kuja. So twende hadi chini. So guys, you can see the status of this road. And actually 3 billion shillings has already been spent, but we have heard that the government, I think June this year, they approved 6 billion shillings, 3 billion to pay the pending bills for the work already done, and then the rest of the money, the 3 billion shillings, will be for the purpose of finishing the construction that is going. So this project, if you want to know a bit of its background, it was supposed to cost around 6.5 billion Kenya shillings, and that money was going to be borrowed, I think, from Korea, and that was Uhuru's government back in 2021. So I don't know whether that money was, was released by the financiers in Korea or not, but work began already. But the work that was done, the contractors were not paid. Okay, and this project was overseen by NAMATA, Nairobi Metropolitan Area for Transportation and Something. So why this project is so important for us is because in 2021, around there, the government said that the dedicated lanes for the BRT were only going to be used exclusively by the electric buses and the hybrid cars. They said the ICE, the internal combustion vehicles, those are the petrol and the engine, the diesel cars, were not going to have access to the BRT. And that announcement brought a lot of problems, within the transportation industry. The Association of Matatu people, they said they were not supporting the project. Actually, when you go up like this all the way there to Kasarani Stadium, that is where the mother of all the bus station was supposed to be constructed. So the main bus station for the BRT buses, and even work there has stalled. So contractors are going to be paid 3 billion Kenya shillings for whatever you are seeing here. But whether this one is of importance to us, we don't know. And then from there, I think Ruto also did not prioritize this project, because I read also there were some budget cuts. Okay, the project was supposed to cost around 6.5 billion, as I mentioned, but it was cut back to around 5 billion, I think so. And then they said the bus stations like these ones, which were supposed to be at every 5 kilometer distance, there was supposed to be a bus station like this one. They were reduced to, I think, 2, which was actually not making sense, while construction of almost all of them had started. You get my point? So this is an investment that we all need to keep watching, and I wanted just to let you know of that progress. But the thing is, the problem with this project is that it was an afterthought. So its execution, in as much as the idea is very brilliant, BRT have worked in other African countries like Tanzania, is a model country where BRT has worked. In South Africa is a model country, but those ideas were conceived before those routes where those BRT buses operate. Ideas were conceived before construction was done. But for Thika Road, BRT was an afterthought. You get my point? So trying to fit it into the existing infrastructure was a headache. They tried to reduce the lanes. As you can see here, the Thika Road has 1, 2, 3, it has 4 lanes. So when BRT comes in, the lanes will be reduced to 3, because on each side of the road, there is 1 lane that will be dedicated to the bus rapid transit. You get my point? And those who don't know, bus rapid transit is just a transportation system with dedicated lanes for public service vehicles. And as I have mentioned, those buses will only be electric buses. Internal combustion engines will not be allowed. So yeah, that is the information I wanted us to discuss today. But I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. And yeah, let us keep the conversation going. If you think that this is a project that could be revived, you let us have a chat, and then we continue the discussion. Okay guys, cheers.